My motivation for drawing is pretty low, honestly. Maybe I would just draw for like a tiny bit. Yeah. Just draw for a little bit, then I will give up. So yeah. I guess the current thing to work on is the... maybe I will color the horn. The horns, you know what? Yeah, I will color the horns. And yeah, then it will be fine. Hey, hello Twisty, welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, once I color the horns, everything is gonna be just fine. And I'm gonna stop after I finish the horn. Just for today, I'm too fucking tired to continue. Well, while I'm at it, I can also do the... I can also kind of do the skin a little bit. Yeah, maybe let's also do the skin. Hope you're doing well, Twisty. Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah. So I guess I kind of got the hang of drawing the shadows. The shadows are not that bad. It's just you just gotta draw the shadows, kind of. But the problem is like you don't know where to really put the shadows. So that's a pretty big problem. But other than that, I think it's fine. So yeah. Right now what's preoccupying me is finding a wallpaper. Finding a good wallpaper. So I found out that you could custom print mouse pads. Yeah, custom printing mouse pads is actually cheaper than buying mouse pads with prints on it. Which really surprised me because I thought it was gonna be more expensive. I thought it was gonna be more expensive to print your own design than to buy an existing design, but turns out it's actually more expensive. And when I think about it, it kind of makes sense because if you already have a design, you don't know if people are gonna like it or not. You know, if you pre-print a design, you don't know if people are gonna like it, so you are taking a pretty big risk by printing a design out. But if you are just like printing other people's designs, then you know for sure that anyone who wants a mouse pad with designs are gonna buy from you. So in that sense, it's like there's less risk, so that's why it's less expensive, which makes total sense. So yeah, now I think I should just like print my own mouse pads. But yeah, I also don't really know any good art to really print on a mouse pad, and so yeah, that's a problem. So I'm gonna go on like a quest to find some good wallpapers and hopefully to just get them and print some mouse pads with it for myself. Because the problem is that I just got a new mouse pad, but the quality is honestly pretty terrible. Like, I expect the surface to be pretty smooth and for it to also be kind of double-sided stitched. But that mouse pad is just... the surface is like a rug. The surface of that mouse pad is so rough. So no way I'm gonna use that. So I was gonna return it, but when I wanted to return, they told me I don't have to return it. I can just keep it while they refund me the money. So I guess that works. But yeah, the quality is just not great. Actually, where's the white? Where's the white of the eyes? I could swear I drew this last time. It's just gone. What the hell? Oh wow. But yeah. Yeah, now I went through like hundreds of wallpapers, and now that I think about it, like there aren't a lot of wallpapers that I really like. It's also like the same problem for me when I'm trying to find like a wallpaper for my phone. I also just can't really find anything I like, which kind of sucks. But I'm also not obsessed enough to install Wallpaper Engine, because Wallpaper Engine takes up so much resource, and yeah, it just takes up too much resource because it's playing like a video all the time, and so I just don't think it's really worth it to get Wallpaper Engine. But also all the wallpapers are also just on Wallpaper Engine, so that sucks. They have like a monopoly on wallpapers. So another thing is that the psychologist. So I contacted the psychologist like last year around December, and then he kind of just didn't reply, and I thought he literally forgot about it, because I was gonna wait for like 2 weeks until he gets back. He said he's gonna get back soon. But he's just not back. He's like these dads who go out to buy milk. He's just never back. And then like three months later, he's just back, and he just messaged me like yesterday that he has a spot, and if I want to, like he can do like a session with me, which I guess is good, but the problem I have is that right now I've already found a like a psychotherapist that I guess is alright. I'm gonna have a full session with her on Thursday though, to just kind of see what's going on. But I also kind of want to try him out because he's actually pretty good. Yeah, like he works with the government or something, so I think he's pretty good. But yeah, Twisty. I actually found a psychologist who is okay, but like the problem with him is that I don't know when, because he's pretty busy. Like the reason why it took him so long for him to get back to me is because he's like teaching. Like he's literally teaching in like the UK and Asia. So he is very busy, and I don't like that, because if he's so busy, then he won't have a lot of time for me. And also, if he's so busy, then like, what if he just goes back to teaching a board again? Then I'm not gonna have access to him anymore for like a long time. So I don't know about him. I'm gonna have to talk to him about these worries that I have, and see if he gets back to me. Well, I just asked him to give me a free session for now. Yeah, I think it's always good to ask them to give you a free session to just kind of see how it goes. Yeah, a problem that I faced before was that I kind of just felt kind of embarrassed to ask for a free session, because it just feels like they don't really want to do that. But I think it's actually good to like ask for free sessions, because it kind of allows you to filter out the good ones and the bad ones. Like if your psychologist doesn't even want to provide a free session, then that's kind of a problem. That's kind of a red flag, because if they don't even want to like provide a free session for you, then they just care more about money than the patient's well-being. Because from what I've seen, like I guess I've had like 2 very good psychologists now who have worked with like big organizations like the UN and governments, and they all just like care more about whether they match with the patient or not, before even going into a session. So like, I guess yeah, it's just better this way. And another thing is that I actually never ordered pizza before. Like, I never ordered food delivery pizza before. I just hate the process of having stuff delivered to my house. Like that just sucks so much. Like, first you have to tip, which is pretty bad. And yeah, I just don't like to open the door to someone and like receive the food. It's just not a very pleasant process. And I wish it could stop. Yeah, like food delivery is just such a weird process. But actually I don't know why. I'm not sure why I hate food delivery so much. I guess it's when you learn about how it's just a very bad thing for everyone. Like, no one is making money. The restaurants hated, the customers hated, the dashers hated. So like, how does it still exist? Oh yeah, it's just gonna, as I said, just gonna finish the horns. Then we'll be done. Yeah, I've been really low on motivation for this kind of stuff. And not to mention that I actually had to go to school today, which is extra bad. I just fucking hate going to school so much. Yeah, especially since I feel like the profs, they don't really talk about anything during lectures, so I don't really see the point of going to these lectures. And technically today I didn't have to go to lectures because today he is not like taking attendance, I guess. But I still kind of wanted to go because there was like a power outage at home, So I could not do anything at home today, anyways. So I had to like go to school and suffer for a while. So yeah, very bad. Not great. And actually, that class I've been skipping classes for like a month now. Yeah, more than a month. I just haven't been showing up to any classes. Even though before I made sure to go to every class, I just at one point I just kind of got demoralized and just didn't want to go to class anymore. Just too tired of going to class, and it's just over. Hello, Aku. Welcome.
Wish up.
What do you mean? You masturbated in a shower? I would never masturbate in a shower because you will clog the plumbing system with your semen.
No, I didn't.
Because cum is not soluble to water, so you just actually
dumb.
just like clogs up your like water system. Hey, hello Imp, welcome.
No way,
how are you
witch.
doing? Yeah, the witch. Speaking of which, I just saw a very cool illustration. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Aku. And no, semen is actually soluble to water. Although I'm not sure how much it is soluble to water. But either way, I don't think it's a good idea to just like pour semen down the drains. Yeah, like this drawing is so good.
Happy Scent, Patrick's Day 444.
This is like there's like a witch in the middle, and it's like a big orb. Like this drawing is so good. Makes me want to kind of print it, even though like there's no there's no like face, and it's just like a silhouette. Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. Imp undergoes protein denaturation. Yeah, mix up with hair and clogs up the drain.
Also, it's so much fun when it mixes with hair and clogs.
Yeah,
up the drain
like
ratio 3
I
times
would assume it's not a good idea to like mix up, to like pour like 5 liters of semen down the drain. Hey, hello, hollow, welcome. Yeah, actually, I didn't even know it was St. Patrick's Day, because in Canada, St. Patrick's Day is like in June, right? So like that's pretty late. St.
am I supposed to get drunk today?
Day, Canada. What? It is today? I didn't even know about it. What the fuck? What? Damn, I didn't see anything about it. Wow. Yeah, I just saw like nothing about it. What the fuck?
Why did I join to? And I quote asterisk 5 liters of semen, you will die.
No way. That's crazy. Well, I didn't see anything like St. Patrick related outside. Imp, yeah, I guess we were supposed to get drunk today. Hollow to 5 liters. I mean, it's kind of Aku who said it. Aku is the one who said it. Who said this? Who started this?
Aku, good news. I can swallow again.
But yeah, I think it's a bad idea to get dependent on drugs. Because drugs is kind of expensive. So
Not perfect, but I don't want to die when I do.
so like if you're taking it, that's just very expensive. Like if you're constantly taking like pain medications, then like
Now
you're
I
gonna
wanna
have to take
die.
it all the time. So that's very expensive.
Hot take,
In
please,
hot
be
take,
careful.
be careful. Lol. Yeah, let's blame on everything on Aku all the time.
All your fault, Aku.
Even though we're already doing it all the time.
20, I think.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to take my antidepressants, because if I start taking antidepressants, I'm gonna have to keep taking it. And I just can't fucking stop. So that's very bad. I don't like it. Because like once I stop,
It is
it's
all the vice president's fault,
I'm not
not
gonna
mine.
be able to like yeah, it's
You
just
won't
not
get addicted
great.
to it. DW.
I want to solve problems. Yeah, Imp, I know it's not addictive, but still it's just a waste of money. I feel like it's a pretty big waste of money. Like I used to get my meds for free, so I didn't really care about getting meds. But now I have to pay
What?
for it, so that sucks. Imp.
I stopped mine and I am
You
fine.
stopped yours and
But I assume
it's
it's not
you're
if they
fine.
start-
Yeah, I guess I'm not too worried about that. I'm worried kind of about the price. It's not expensive. I think it's like, let's see. Actually, it sucks because I didn't even take it, and I still had to pay for it. I think it's like $10. $10 for like 7 pills. So that's not a lot.
Here it's definitely under $10 ear.
For definitely more than 7 pills. Yeah, I'm
For
I'm
DEF,
getting
more than
screwed
7
off here. Like it's so bad. You have all these people with depression, and then they just try to screw over people with depression.
Diet consisted of solely Smarties.
Hollow, you're only eating Smarties. Well, aren't you
Wait.
smart? Aren't you a Smartie? It was all you could swallow. Oh my
Because of
god.
the fact that it was all I
Fog
could
sore throat, by the way. I also hate that when I just can't fucking eat anything because throat feels so bad. But you can eat normal food again.
Just try it for a
Well,
month or
that's
2
good.
or something at least. Maybe you will feel much better.
I hope you get well soon. Not being able to eat is like the worst thing ever. When I had my wisdom teeth surgery, it was so fucking terrible. But nowadays I'm glad. I'm kind of glad I had my wisdom teeth surgery because Now I'm able to. Yeah, it's like short-term pain for long-term gains, kind of thing, which is not the case for most things. Like, if you suffer now, for a lot of other things, it's like if you suffer now, you will just suffer more later. But yeah, so like, I guess I'm gonna try to have one session, have one paid session with each of these psychologists. Actually, I would prefer to have my sessions with this new psychologist called Richard. But the problem with Richard is that he is so busy. What if he just like stops? What if just like stops like halfway through? Like halfway through the sessions he just like stops because he has to go like teach in some other countries, and then he won't be able to see me again. You can eat normal food again. 3 days of this. Yeah, aim Dick. Yeah, his actual name is Dick. Richard. But yeah, I don't know. The fact that he's so busy is because he is like a pretty good. He's pretty good, but then again, he's so busy, so maybe he's not the best person to like handle my case. If he just goes missing like very quickly, then that's kind of weird. But also, this is such a coincidence. Like, just when I finally start looking for a psychologist, and I just only had my first session, this guy just gets back to me. You know, I could have, like, imagine he already messaged me. Imagine he messaged me once I already had like 6 sessions with another psychologist. That would be crazy. Pressured them into helping me. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna talk to him about it because this is kind of a concern. And also he tells me it's gonna be 6 to 12 sessions minimum, which I have no problem with. I mean, I'm expecting like 6 months. So 6 weeks to 12 weeks is not a big deal. But yeah, there is a lot of problems. The stream is dying. Oh no.
Oh God,
yeah, your internet is dying. Fuck. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking because I have to choose a psychologist right now. So there is the woman. The woman I'm gonna meet with her. Her name is Gazel. I don't know, Gazel. Gazal. G-H-A Z-A-L. Gazel. Yeah. Gonna meet with her on Thursday. Gonna have one session. Then I think I'm gonna meet with this guy, with Richard next. I also have one session, and once I've done that, I'm gonna compare both of them and like see which one would suit me better. Yeah, because like this Richard guy, he seems to be like some counselor for some government psychology thing. Which I guess that means he either has a lot of connection or he's actually good. Or maybe he both has connection and he's good. But this kind of worries me because what if like he just suddenly gets busy and like just like doesn't have time for me? Kind of worried about that. Yeah. But I've set my plan in motion now. I think that's what it counts. I've started seeing these psychologists. And I hope it's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna lead to something productive. Yeah, now I'm also gonna tell them that it's expensive for me. Just tell them it's pretty expensive for me, but I think it's worth it if I'm actually able to solve my problems. But anyways, that's the hair. Oh, I also want to draw some shadows. So we'll just put the shadows here. I want to figure out which mouse pad I want to print. Find the background I want to print. Mental health or a new toy? Yeah.
Mental health or a new toy.
Also, like a new toy. A new toy is like $80. But mental health is like $200. Right. But also, if you go to a restaurant, that's $20. But I think mental health is a lot better because if it's able to solve all my problems, like I just stop feeling anxious all the time, or like, yeah, all of these problems I currently have, it's worth any amount of money, honestly. But that's if they are able to solve my problems. If they can't solve my problems, then it's like a waste of money. But yeah, if they are able to solve my problems. Restaurants are the worst from this list. Yeah, Imp. Eating outside is expensive as fuck. It is. But I guess it does like bring your mood up a little bit. I guess from that, AI therapist might be the best. Yeah, it is a quick one-time thing. So yeah, maybe AI. Maybe like some AI subscription for $20 a month is the best. But yeah, the horns are done. AI burgers, yeah.
Burgers when
we will get AI burgers. Okay, I'm gonna merge all of these together. Wow. So yeah, I'll just be done for today. Gonna continue tomorrow. I hope. Maybe I will get too tired tomorrow because there is gonna be like a birthday party. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go out tomorrow for birthday. So yeah, maybe not tomorrow. But yeah. Yeah, see you Imp, Aku, and Holo. Bye bye.